Papaya 9, not news, with Neel and Jonas.
Papaya 9, not news.
With Neel and
We're
Jonas.
live,
We're live. Hello, everyone.
right?
This is Papaya 9,
This is Papaya 9,
not news.
not news. And we're only alive if you do the clap.
We start with the clap.
We start with the clap?
It's our genesis. It's our big bang.
Right.
Big bang for the episode.
We start with the clap and then chlamydia. One time for our producer.
It's like the end of like an old western or something.
Yeah.
He's dying. And he's just like, we started with the clap. We ended with chlamydia.
Maybe like a real kind of like that part in the plot where you kind of foresee like a Black Mirror episode, like just you clapping and then just everyone dying of chlamydia at the end.
Oh man!
And
that's at the beginning of the episode.
Right.
And then the whole episode's like, how did we get there?
Right, but then like
Wow.
the episode ends to that we were just wearing virtual reality, like things the whole time.
Then we just wake up.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
Oh yeah, shout out to you for this cold brew too, by the way, man.
Shout out to the grocery store that I got it from.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything other than I literally added water.
That was it.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just cold brew concentrate, some fridge water,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the morning.
Absolutely, and I can taste the tap, but I'm happy, and it's delicious. It's getting the job done.
I didn't realize you had that hydro elitism.
No, absolutely, very very elitist when it comes to my water. It must be stolen from poor people in third world countries.
That's what you like to taste the
Yes.
the tribulations.
Yes, the oppression.
Yeah.
What keeps the water clean.
You imagine like an Evian commercial, just
Yeah.
like oppression.
And then toss the plastic bottle.
yeah. Onto an orphan.
Yeah. Just let it sit there.
Why are there so many bottles?
We don't know. But here's the thing, bro. I think you had a really good week.
Oh wow, you just implant that transition right there.
No, I'm not even gonna make it smooth.
No, I like it.
I'm
You
so
were
excited.
before we started. You're like, let's start with this. So
Right.
We will start. I'm clear. I'm clean.
Right.
I don't have Rona.
Wow. So walk through what happened, the process. Walk us through it.
Man, yeah. I went and got tested. Got in my car.
Mm-hmm.
Went with my roommate. Went and got tested, and then yeah, it was chill. We probably in line for like 20 minutes or so.
Not
You
bad.
get up there, everyone's in like hazmats, and they're like screaming directions at you,
Yeah.
like how to swab it and like take it. And all that. It was cool. You know, when we started recording this podcast 6 weeks ago or so,
Mm-hmm.
that was when I thought I had it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like everyone else. Like you thought you had it back in January.
No, like March, like March 11th or something. I thought I had it.
Wow. You
Yeah.
didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
No, that's just
I think I was very clear.
No, I think you were. I think no, you did tell me. You
In a
did
lot
tell
of
me,
conversations, like, hey, Jonas, I got it.
You
Call
told me
me
when you
tonight.
came back from Disneyland. I was like, for sure.
Yeah. I remember getting the notification that NBA shut down. I look up and there's thousands of people at the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's definitely in the water. Like,
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, you're good. You're happy to know this.
Healthiest I've ever been. Got 2, sometimes 4-pack abs.
Wow.
So
Wow. How long did it take you to get the
Good.
results? By the way,
what results?
the test results. Like,
Oh, they meant the results of my shredded bod. Took a week.
took a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm clean. You're clean.
I'm clean.
Alan, our producer,
Also clean.
Yep.
clean as a whistle.
Right. Now, Alan,
And we didn't have to spend any money to this week.
it was free too
Free on the woo-woo.
on the Whoo.
Whoop whoop.
There we go. You got to get that in.
I got again.
It costs every dime. I'll be eating ramen this week, but it's worth it. So, Alan, bro, what was your process? How did you go about getting tested and everything? And
Same thing. You drive up. You yell at people through your.
Oh, you yelled at the people.
Yeah. Hey, let's get this going. You know, a lot of that.
Hurry up.
I know it's just weird. You know, they're handing you things through like a small slit in your window,
Yeah, you can only lower your window like 2 inches.
and then you drop it off in a trash can.
Yo, that's right. That was the funniest part. The guy takes it with the prongs and then he just throws it in the trash can. It was really like, yeah, this isn't real. Are you
Wow.
kidding me? Just say you don't have it.
It's wild. Like I think it's cool hearing this because I don't know the outside process. I don't know how they get these.
Yeah,
things.
You're an inside man.
Yeah, so I don't know the whole, so it's very fascinating to me when people tell me how they get the thing.
You get tested every single day for work.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. It's interesting to hear all these like doctors and nurses like taking precautions with the test, and then I get it and I'm like holding it like right here, but they're like with you guys like 10 feet away,
right?
Huh?
You get tested every day?
Every day.
It's a swab, and they let you. How soon do you find out?
Dude, they know like that day. Yeah, but they move it forward. And just get everyone straightened out. But I get why. It's a pretty big facility, man.
Yeah.
So one person gets it, like the whole thing gets shut down.
Right. Crazy. Well, but I'm glad we're all healthy.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm healthy because you guys are healthy.
Yep,
that's right.
We're all clean.
Yeah,
we're all clean boys.
Yeah. And your roommates was good too.
Our roommates are all clean too, man.
Rona free.
So
and it feels great.
Jonas, you're like a porn star. They always get tested, They always have to know that if they got the clap or the
right.
The clap for chlamydia.
When I walk up to Lex Luthor and be like, so they always put the Q-tip up? He gets the hardcore stuff. Shout outs to Lex Luthor.
Dude, wow.
True legend.
Lex Luthor. When you said the name, I thought you meant the guy in Superman.
Absolutely not.
But you mean the porn star, Lex Luthor.
Luke Cage. Just getting tested daily.
My God,
and caring for himself, man. You know? But those guys are they're the real first responders. They're in the trenches. They're in the trenches.
Oh man. Yeah, in a way they were kind of ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
And not the curve of a penis. The curve of science.
You know what though? You know what I feel like? I haven't been taking enough advantage of like all the benefits, like all the free stuff.
That you get at your job?
No, that they're just like that they give away to like the responders and like there's like businesses just like, oh dude, if you're in this like just and I don't know, just keep driving by.
I didn't know about that. What kind of stuff?
Yeah, so it's like there's a business that does like free dry cleaning and stuff like that for all responders. McDonald's is like, oh, here's free food. Like it's pretty unique.
So how do you prove that you're a responder? Do you have like a badge?
Yeah, you just show it to them, and but I don't know. I don't really care for it.
You don't do it?
No.
Wow, it's so noble of you.
Yeah, it feels like a handout. I like to leave it to the people who need it, You
know what? That's good. It's good. We should all return our stimulus checks.
You're just saying that because you didn't get yours yet. No,
It's true.
Right. I got mine and it's spent. So we're going to have to slow down there.
All these dick engorging pills for my budding porn career.
Jonas Luger.
Jonas
Luther.
Find me on YouPorn.
Oh my gosh.
Fulfilling some fantasy.
Yeah. Dude, I kind of, with I don't know, I watch porn now. Mm-hmm. This is not going to be great. But like, I watch it now like I imagine like an old like suburban mom watches like her stories.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know my tried and true. So here's my starting 5.
You know what, man? I can't get into it. It's just way too fake.
Like at all.
Just 100% fake. Like after a certain age, I was just like, oh no, this is.
See, that's a nice maturity that.
So I like none of it just works for like none of it just there are elements to sex that like Like, I don't want my woman screaming that loud. I don't care how good it is. Keep it down. We got roommates.
Keep it down.
Yeah, we got roommates. I don't want you that loud. I don't want people here knowing.
I bet you that's a kink, though, somewhere.
Right. But it's what I think about every time I'm watching it. I'm like, you can, come on, dog. Like, I don't know. It's so many, it's those kind of idiosyncrasies that invalidate the whole thing to me.
Yeah, you like the smell of sex.
3 hours.
It's the one thing they don't have yet for porn. Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, the scent left over in the morning after. So
how do you think porn sets work in the morning?
Oh, dude, you know what? I tell you another thing that killed porn for me. I watch a lot of behind the scenes like documentaries and stuff. And I was obsessed with that. There was a solid 2 years of my life where I was obsessed with behind the scenes porn documentaries. And then I actually got to know these women, the kind of people they were outside the camera. And I was just like, you know what, man, this isn't. It just ruined the whole experience for me.
It ruined the fantasy for you.
Yeah, but I was fascinated by it though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I just don't like the
But
new
you can
stuff.
still watch it. You can actually still watch it and enjoy it.
But I only watch stuff that I've already seen. It's like I don't even know. It's like the way somebody would watch like Friends or something.
Just the classics.
Just the classic.
Whoa.
Right. I'm a classy broad.
The classic interracials. You know, you got the favorites tab. You know what you watch.
Right. There's like COVID themed porn now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, it has to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works with the mask.
Oh yeah.
Does it come with like
cut a hole?
Yeah. In it already?
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually the name of the porn. It's called
No,
In It Already.
man. No.
Already infected.
That has to be you know what? It would be like a great like a doctor patient kind of situation.
Yes.
You know, I guess it'd be great for that.
Yeah, yeah.
He
just has a hole in his clipboard for his penis. The results are in.
No.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You feel good now, don't you?
Yeah, quite the release actually.
Yeah. We got that out, man.
Oh my god.
Dude, we got to get into these stories, man.
Yes, let's.
We promised them stories and breaking news.
This is true. We did the premise of this show is to provide news stories that maybe you won't see. That's why we talked about COVID for the last 12 minutes.
Right.
But stories that maybe are a little bit outside of the mainstream cycle.
Right.
And
I think our agenda is just to provide an abstract. Is that the word we're going with?
That's
an
a great
abstract
word.
angle
Mm-hmm.
to these stories.
Yeah.
So maybe people haven't thought about.
And it's great to hang out with my two buds.
It's always great to hang out.
It's just a good hang.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, you're talking about how you were an inside man.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of inside man,
Yeah.
Look at this. Denzel Washington.
Oh, that was good.
It's the name of a movie called Inside Man, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're great.
So, Denzel Washington.
I'm happy I do this with you.
There's this video of Denzel that came out where he is intervening. It's the verb that is, or some people he came to the aid of a distressed man who was having a interaction with the police. There's this video of this. It's Denzel in West Hollywood.
Crazy.
It's like
Crazy.
wow, you know, is it near us?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we're in LA.
Right.
You know,
right,
Jonas?
Right.
Like, could have been us.
We could have been that homeless guy.
Could have been. Nah, I don't want to. It says he's homeless, so yeah, but I don't want to assume he's homeless.
But it says he's homeless.
It does say he's homeless.
Okay.
So
Allegedly homeless.
yeah. So it's outside of this. We looked it up. I forget the name of the restaurant. The Barton restaurant,
okay.
Barton G or something, which not great reviews for $4
Right.
restaurant. Somebody said we got bread, butter, a drink, 2 entrees for $234.
That's horrible.
Just like that's not great prices
At all.
which I wonder. Do you think you could use your essential workers thing at Barton G?
I probably would not use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wouldn't think about using it at a Barton G's.
Right, because it's so poor, right? Like the quality.
Right. Yeah. But I honestly, I don't know. I've never been. I just, I was telling you earlier, it's always interesting to me when people are actually in West Hollywood. Like I don't know why I don't enjoy being there too much.
It's funny you say that, and we've never talked about this. I absolutely despise West Hollywood with all my heart.
Yeah. Pretty much all of Hollywood, to be honest.
It's bad. East of the 101, I'm cool with.
Yeah, I like the people in East Hollywood.
You don't like the area?
I don't like the area, but I like the people who live there in East Hollywood.
That to me is why that makes an area. That's like what makes an area interesting is the people. Right. So we're on the same page.
Okay, so I guess I do like Hollywood?
No, you like East Hollywood.
Okay.
You like East of the 101.
Okay.
Thai Town, Los Feliz.
Yes.
Silver Lake. I spent a lot of time in those areas.
Yeah. Everyone's just so cool there.
Silver Bakes. Yeah. It's a good area.
Everyone has like glasses like Alan. I like it so much.
Alan called out, dude.
Everyone has those same glasses. I like it. It makes me feel safe.
I mean, yeah, Alan, do you want to speak on those glasses?
Now they know what I look like.
Yo, that's true. Last week we were trying not to reveal his identity. We told everyone his name is Alan Santiago, and now people have an MO on what he looks like.
I like to imagine like a listener at home just drawing a sketch. It's just this week he got the glasses. He's gonna come back.
Who is Alan Santiago? Oh, yeah, it's like Carmen Sandiego. But it's just like, where in the world?
You're like, ooh, mustache. You'll have a whole thing. As soon as I just added to his picture.
I know.
So,
You trying to
yeah, dude. So yeah, I'm not crazy about it. So it's always
WeHo
weird.
sucks, right?
Yeah.
Right. We know this. I mean, WeHo is the energy of like reality TV. I feel like it's like the actual where that is created and manifested and spawned is in WeHo. The driving is somehow worse in WeHo. Everybody's aggro.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
And it feels like everything in West Hollywood is just because I won't say WeHo. I have people back home who know me. I refuse to say WeHo.
Why's that?
I don't know. WeHo just sounds. Yeah, I feel comfortable. I like NoHo. I like Soho. WeHo.
Why?
EHO.
EHO is great. You don't hear EHO enough.
Did I just make that up right here?
I think you did.
Shout
out to everyone listening.
Yeah.
2 E's and then O?
Yeah. just
EO.
Yeah. Just
You saying no H? Just EEO?
I was thinking EHO. Just EHO. EHO.
Oh.
Well, I'm into that. But tell me this. Why don't you like WeHo?
I just feel like everything there is just after your money.
No. Why don't you like saying the word WeHo?
Oh, okay. No, it's not. It doesn't feel pleasant. I feel like I have to say pause every time I say WeHo.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I just feel like if it's a word that I do say, I feel like I'm going to have to explain myself when I get back home.
Oh, so this is a back home. You're afraid of Tampa people?
Absolutely.
Saying, hey, Jonas, why do you call it WeHo?
Yes, we have Tom Brady now. Our opinion matters.
You could just say it means West Hollywood.
I don't think so, man. I'm just going to say West Hollywood.
You think you'll get accused of being too LA or something?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's okay. Thank you, Alan. That's
I think
the truth.
that's part of it too.
Yeah.
I think
that might be the truth.
I think that's,
You're afraid to get called like a
he's officially
like
one
a
of these,
sellout.
Yeah. He's officially one of these. Yeah, so I just say West Hollywood. I say it all the time. Is it a little bit of extra work? Yes, but I'd rather say that and keep my integrity.
Wow. And you know what? Integrity is why you and WeHo don't mix together because there's none of that in that area.
Dude, I feel uncomfortable. I never feel safe when I'm there.
Yeah. There's comedy clubs there.
And they're amazing. I love all the comedy clubs.
Being at those spaces.
Yeah.
Those the rest of WeHo. You know what though? Carney's. It's a good spot. It's good food.
Dude, did I tell you I ran into Consequence there?
The
Carney's, the restaurant.
Who's Consequence?
You don't know Consequence?
Do you know who Consequence is, Alan?
Just a few songs with him and Kanye.
Yeah. You remember that back in the day? Like,
Consequence.
The Con.
Yeah, like
no. The Con. That was
like him, Rhymefest, Kanye used to do. I think he's been on Chappelle's show like 1 or 2 times too.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Consequence. But
he tried to fight Joe Budden.
Right.
Who isn't trying to fight Joe Budden? Or who isn't Joe Budden trying to fight?
Oh yeah, Joe Budden can get into it with everybody. Yeah, but he's a you've seen him, man. If you know him, you've seen him.
Word.
For sure. There's I hope there's a listener who's like, how do you not know what Consequence is? You know what Consequence is.
No, there is. Yeah, I mean, I recognize his face, but I don't know what he sounds like.
But in all fairness, it has been a while. And he was a really nice guy. That was my first time.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was my first time in Carney's, and he came in with his lady, who was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And he still had like jewelry on and stuff.
Wow.
So he didn't look broke or anything, but
wow.
You know,
and what you like went up to him?
So it was weird. Like, so he walks in.
He went up to you.
Jonas Luther?
His wife is like, who's Jonas Luther?
Baby.
No, it's just, I don't know. There's this thing too.
No one.
I don't know if you get this, but there are times when I'm around, like when I'm in Hollywood, like you ever feel like you're speaking to someone and like they're giving you the energy of like, you should know who I am. You get that?
I haven't really encountered it, but I could see it. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
There's a lot of television shows, and I don't watch most of them.
Yeah.
And it's like you do run into actors who are in them, and I don't know who, but the way they stand and look at you, they're like, you should know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't. Here's your food.
Yeah. I'm on Riverdale.
right.
I play the third cousin.
Just something like that.
Morty or whatever.
Yeah, just something like that. A lot of Netflix actors.
Yeah.
Just doing great. They're doing great.
Congrats.
I just don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So Consequence gave you that vibe?
A little bit. It was
interesting.
But except it was different because I knew like I liked his music at the time.
Right. So he walks in and he gives you like a you should know who I am kind of look.
It was like that. And I looked at him like, I do know who you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
Yeah. And I walked in like, dude, great to see you. What are you doing here? He was like, no, man, just give him some hot dog. All right, dog. And just left it at that. And then his son came in and I just left him alone.
Wow.
Yeah. But that was my first time ever at Carney's. And
wow.
And it was a bad impression because I was like, oh, he's everywhere here like this. Wow. And then you learn like in a week, it's just homeless people.
Yeah. I mean, Carney's literally is shaped like a train.
Right. Right. And then I like the place a lot.
I love Carney's.
But I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like how you said like, yo, how's it going? Like, you did it like a real down to earth kind of guy like you are.
I think that's the best way to approach.
No, because a thirsty like approach is crazy. I saw who did I see once? This is my one Dave Chappelle interaction.
Or,
dude. So back of the comedy store, I'm walking out of the OR to like the main room, and I'm just watching. I'm just like seeing what the fuck's happening. And Dave Chappelle walked out of that main room entrance, not the main one with the audience, like the back hallway.
Yeah,
and then there's that door to the left that can go to the main room, where like the comics will walk through. So he walks out right as I'm walking, and there's no one else in the hallway. So we like my heart drops. First of all, it like there's.
You didn't know he was there.
I didn't know he was there.
Yeah,
and he had just like this. There's just like this magnetism to him.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And so we lock eyes too. It's like this. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's no, and he kind of gives me a look of like vague, like, huh. Like this, maybe like he's trying to place me or something.
Right. I mean, he knows a lot of brown comedians, but
there's no way he would know me.
It's like Hassan Minaj.
yeah. Easy to confuse. He was probably high. He was probably high. Just had to like just take it real. Aziz? No.
It's Hassan. Yeah, for sure.
So my fault. Continue.
No. It's so anticlimactic. I walk by and the most Iowa thing ever. I go. This is so silent and so polite. The most Iowa what's up ever.
Did he respond to it? Was he like?
So here's what happened. Like before, like literally as my head is coming down, one of the Wayans brothers comes out and just goes, "Oh, what's Dave? What's up, man?" And they're in their own thing, and I'm out.
Yeah, just like.
But oh man, that little moment was just like time.
Right. There was this thing I seen him once. And you'll see him a couple of times. Yeah. It's like as long as you're there hanging, but it's nice because he wears like a lot of really nice clothes now since like this deal, especially since this deal. He wears like a lot of really nice clothes, and he'll go to the store and he'll hang in the hallway where you see him,
right?
And there's like this level of frustration that he has, like people don't know what he's wearing. and I love to see that all the time. But I know, but I don't even have like the caliber to like walk up to him and be like, dude, I like those Alexander McQueen sneakers, McQueen. But he's just like, there's always this thing there where he's wearing it and like he'll stand like he's waiting for someone to know, like, this is our Hermes
someone notices my Da Vinci.
Dude, I know. I want you to know, Dave, I know. Every time. So no, it's just you'll get a ton of stuff like that.
That's cool.
But I do miss it though. It's nice to talk about it because I do miss it.
What, the store?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were saying Adam Egget was on the talent booker for the store was on Rogan's podcast.
I watched the whole thing. It was pretty
good. Okay, yeah. So they're saying, they're shooting for a 4th of July reopen.
Dude, I support whatever it is, bro.
Yeah.
I support whatever it is.
You think you'll go the first time, like the first night it's open?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I went the last week it closed.
Yeah.
Just to be there, and then like it was just weird to see like all the comics on edge, like because honestly, like I'm very touchy feely. This is who I am, so I like hugging people, walk in, hug people, and that. Right. But it was weird just seeing comics just be like, "Hey man, let me just elbow it right now." I'm just like, "Wow, dude, wow, you eat ass. Like, what do you do?" Like, dog, I know you eat ass. Like, word, like it's this handshake. But it's a lot of that, bro. Like I was like, all right, whatever, dog. And then it closed the next day. But
your fungus coming out of your teeth right now.
I smell it in your breath, dog. Like insane, dude, insane. So it's just a lot of that. Just
Yeah,
but I get it.
It's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny that double standard we're all kind of participating in.
Yeah,
we're all of a sudden like these viral experts and like, well, you know what? The way it actually spreads is every 14 hours it respawns.
Right.
I read on Enox.com or whatever. It's like, yo, how about you don't know, and that's you just do what you can.
How about you? Yeah, that's it. I'm okay with just
get tested.
I don't
at LACovid.city.
And they are sponsoring this episode. So
they are, dude. Go ahead.
I was saying there is one thing I do like about West Hollywood is there is a kind of allure of being around long enough to see it's not what it is. Like kind of like kind of just seeing it like kind of like that cardboard effect, like of just being there, like just someone pushes over the cardboard and you're like, this is what it is. Like shit on the street.
I think what is so jarring about Hollywood to me is how short all the buildings are.
Yeah.
Because we have earthquakes.
Yeah.
It's this epicenter where like so much media happens, but nothing is more than 2 stories.
Right.
Save like, the block between there's that corporate part of WeHo that's like, but the rest of it's so small.
Yeah.
And you're like, really? This is it?
It's not.
And in between all like the landmarks are just like nail shops and like, a cell phone store.
Right. Well, I don't know, man. It blows me away. They've just built so much on the thing, on the earthquake thing.
Yeah, you have to.
But I don't think so. Here's the thing. I just don't.
Okay, please.
I
want to hear this explanation.
Here's the thing.
I think California should take earthquakes so seriously.
Architecture expert over here.
Here's the thing. Look. One of my favorite comedians, Gerard, brought up a really good point. It's like, do you really think they're going to let Steven Spielberg? I mean, now, I don't know. They let Kobe go, so I don't know. I don't think all that goes out the window. But before Kobe, it was like a thing of like, do you think they would let Steven Spielberg die? It's like, like he has this really good joke where he goes, do you think they're going to let him run out of water?
Right, but that's talking about water.
Yeah.
We're talking about the structure of buildings.
Dude, I don't think so. I really don't think so, man. I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
I don't think so.
We're literally talking about how buildings are structured for earthquake codes, like earthquake safety.
Right.
And then you brought up a joke about water.
Because I don't think so. I don't know what that means. How do you make a building earthquake?
You make it shorter. So that when it falls, it's not so much rubble. It's like a Jenga tower, but you're starting it with like 2 rows instead of 20.
Okay, because they try that in Tokyo all the time. So like they try that in Japan all the time, and it's like it's still.
And look where they are.
They're still great.
Top of the world.
I would go, is what I'm saying.
Dude.
But anyway, the thing about that.
What's up?
Was I bring up that allure is because I feel the same way about Capitol Hill. It's like that thing of like the cardboard effect. And which is actually a breaking story.
Can we also come back to the Denzel thing later? Because we really didn't talk about it. I love your transition. That was great. Great transition.
Right.
Smooth.
Right. Okay.
A theme, a lure.
Right.
Take it over to your story.
Right.
But we didn't really dissect this Denzel thing.
What do you think? What do you think we missed in the Denzel story?
Well, just the fact that, we had a few questions. What does Denzel say when he walks up?
Yeah.
Does the man know that it's Denzel Washington because he has a mask on? I'm just curious about those things. But let's come back to it. I have faith that we can talk about this story and figure out a way to come back to this Denzel story.
Do you believe in us that much?
I 1,000% believe
in
the dream.
Okay.
So tell us this Capitol Hill story.
Okay. So there is this thing going on right now, of course, with the pandemic and everything. And apparently there's this thing that's been going on that's been a dirty secret in D.C., like a low-key thing. It's called couch caucusing.
Which is not the name of Jonas Luther's first title film.
You got me.
Debut film.
You got me. This whole segment was going to lead
It's a big promo.
Right.
Couch caucusing 4.
This whole thing ended with my OnlyFans link. Dude, no. So,
I'm sorry, can you explain what couch caucusing is?
Yeah. So apparently there are, it's a thing in DC where there are congressmen and senators who actually sleep in their offices in DC. And now this thing has exposed that because now they have to kick people out. And apparently it's 100 homeless senators and congressmen that depend on actually sleeping in like their, so when you go in their office and you're like, damn, this is like so nice. Yeah. Is that mahogany? And it's like all these features. It's just like they live in there. And it kind of goes behind like how they design it. But it's like a low key, low kept, understood thing.
What is like the sleeping room? Do people have mattresses? Couches?
Yeah. So we got futon beds. We got mattresses. We got air mattresses. They have what else? Some of them just have the lower level staffers just have a blanket on the floor.
Wow. Really treating them like dogs out there.
You know what? It's just a really good episode of Veep. That's all it is. and I don't know. It was just, I don't know. All of it was just like so unique. They get paid pretty well, I think.
Yeah, you think there would be like a hotel or something,
right.
Like a service, like a sleepaway for Congress people. But you know they got to be in there. They got to be in the office, get all those laws made and everything.
If they're in there, man, they just got to be approving those bills, man. Just keep that stimulus money coming.
Yeah. You think they're all in there kind of just fucking though?
Absolutely.
Like for real.
Absolutely.
Why is the word cock in caucus? It's cock us. We cock.
So it's weird that you say it because there was someone who said that members sleeping in their offices is inappropriate on so many levels. That's a real quote.
Unquote,
so right here by Senator Speer. Wow.
Speer.
The whole thing sets itself up. The whole thing.
Dude. The irony of Senator Speer not being able to get any dick.
No comment from Senator PS.
So
Senator Butthole okay with the sleeping arrangement.
He is okay. It just, I don't know. So here's what also got to me about this too. Apparently the Democrats are the one who wants to stop this practice, but it's the Republicans who keep doing it.
Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Liberal media? I don't even know.
So I don't know. I don't know. I do feel some type of way like AOC didn't break this, you know? And again, I don't know how, I don't think you follow politics like that, do you?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but expand on the AOC thing.
The Hispanic congressman, Alexandra
No,
Ortiz.
I know who it is. But
okay.
What do you mean? Like,
this is just something that she would break. This is something that she would seem like she would fight for. You know, like, hey, let the congressmen sleep in their offices. You know.
But so you were saying Democrats are against the sleeping in offices?
Yeah. Apparently, they're trying to stop it. It's the Republicans who keep doing it.
Okay.
Which is unique to me because I never understood a party just so adamant about stopping a lot of benefits.
I wonder why.
And they need one. You know.
Right.
So it's just like, man, you want to take this away? Like,
no. Republicans want to keep it.
They want to keep it. Yes. They want to keep. Yeah, they want to keep. They want to
keep it in place.
Yes, but it's like they want to keep this, but like to look out for like lower staffers. But then like when to take away, like there's just not that understanding of right. Why would, you know?
I think I understand.
I don't think you understand. I think when
you're right.
I think when this is over, you're gonna ask me a lot of questions.
Well, I just want to make sure your point is getting across clearly.
Right.
So you're surprised the Democrats want to end it.
Yes. They've tried stopping it multiple times.
Right. Which, yes, that does seem weird.
Yeah.
Because they would be down for like fraternizing and
or opening
partying.
Up the rooms to the homeless.
Right. Just letting it all flow.
Yeah.
The Republicans, they want, but see, this is the thing. They love secrets. Republicans love secrets.
Ooh, they do love secrets.
And the more you just stay in your little office, more the secrets just stay there.
Right.
You know?
Wow. You think this is how like all the inappropriate touching and stuff?
I think it all goes down.
Wow.
These sleepovers.
I never connected this.
Supreme sleepovers.
Can we tie Epstein into this somehow? Let's
see.
I think. Can we tie Epstein into this and go back to Denzel Washington? All in 3 lines. So that's the thing. When I look at stuff like that, you know, it's like, what do you do? You know, how is it so bad? And these people get paid like $80,000-$90,000.
Well, that's the thing too. Just buy a hotel room.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
Lazy fucks.
I think it's like a really cheap thing too.
To do it in your office, I get it.
Yeah.
Maybe they probably do it because you're at work and like if stuff comes through the wire at like 2 a.m.
Right.
You can respond to it immediately.
Yeah, but I mean, have you been in like a senator's office before?
No.
Okay.
Have you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Jonas.
No. It's open to the public.
That's pretty cool.
No, as a citizen, you have that right. Any citizen can exercise that right. If you want to speak with your senator or your congressman, you can exercise that right to go see them. That's a right every American has.
Did you know that, Alan?
I did not know that.
Yeah. But the whole thing is meant to be like seemed as like this impossible place to go to. You do need a clean background, though. I mean, so if you do have priors, you're not getting in. But
right. That's fair.
Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, yeah, you do have that right to go see your congressman and your senator if you want to.
You brought up a grievance?
No. I was lobbying for school.
Oh.
I was lobbying it was a totally dull, boring reson as to why I went.
Lobbying for school.
Yeah. Like just like learning the whole political process.
Oh God, one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, you were part of the school lobby.
Yeah. So what happened was I would intern for like congressmen and stuff, and they have to like sit down for like all these sessions that you don't want to listen to.
Right.
See, this is where this backfires because anybody could just come up and explain their grievance, and a lot of those meetings, like people are saying crazy stuff,
right,
and they're not going; they're playing golf. So they were like meeting, like one meeting, like one guy was like a beekeeper. And he wanted to come out, and he was just like, guys, and he was telling like to put up like less cables because it was affecting the bees. And the congressmen were like, no, like we're all paid by Spectrum, we're not doing this. Like we all took their money.
We're owned.
Yes, so we will end your business. They paid for all.
Crazy.
So it's just like
we are the bees.
They're like, Jonas, shoot this man.
You want to join politics, son? Shoot this citizen.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the bees are just hooking up illegal cable.
The bees are
just killing them all.
Watching BNN.
Oh,
hey, come on!
Great at this.
It was the first one I thought.
I couldn't think of anything.
Do we have any PBS?
I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do it.
It's really useless. Super useless skill. Like mediocre puns.
Yeah, I just like to imagine them.
Oh, the WB.
Okay.
Go on.
Fire.
Wow.
I'm just thinking of what that stage with the letter B in it.
Gosh, I want. I don't BET. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was one, right?
There we go.
All right, I feel good. I feel low. I sold my soul.
Welcome. Much like a senator.
Much
like a senator, man. Dude, you know what's crazy is that you can see sometimes like reruns of old movies on like BET or WB. I was actually watching Inside Man on TBS.
Yeah. Aren't your roommates on like a Denzel binge right now?
Alan caught it. That was me trying to transition back to Denzel.
Yeah,
and it failed miserably.
I feel like you have a lot of reasons to go back to Denzel, though. You know.
Well, you did. Yeah, I mean, look, he's a hero, and I think in times like these, we need heroes.
Absolutely.
And Denzel has proven on screen and off screen that he's a damn hero.
I don't know. Denzel looks like that dad, like who just talks his kids' ears off, like we're motivated and his kids are like just sick of it, like every morning. He's like, yes, Dad, we know.
It's so grating. For his kids.
You know, it's like we're on YouTube, like this is so good, and it's like we're retweeting it. Like his kids just like hate him, but I don't.
Dude, well, his son literally became an actor.
Yeah, and he's great.
And
too.
he's awesome.
He's on Ballers, isn't he? He's on Ballers.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's coming out with that movie, Tenet. Christopher Nolan movie. Looks great.
that I heard. Yeah,
he was good in what was the one with the Klan, like the undercover Klansman, Black Klansman.
Black Klansman.
He was in Black.
He was awesome in that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yes, he was in Black Klansman. Yeah,
he's really good. He's actually one of the few, I think, like sons of like a goat that is in the same field. And then also like it's not like, oh, it's Denzel Washington's son. You're kind of like, yo, this is like its own.
He's his own. I don't even think he looks like Denzel.
He doesn't really look like him. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but he's also like really talented too. Actually.
Super talented, great actor.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed him, but it was like I just watch interviews like that. It's like he has like this pressure of like this legacy.
Yeah.
To live up to, and he's just building his catalog right now.
He's doing it. He's putting in the work.
You know.
Do you think he's out in WeHo just like looking for?
For sure he's not.
Homeless people to.
For sure he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's on Twitter with the rest of the millennials.
Well, here's the interesting thing about. I guess slightly interesting. Denzel was wearing a mask, right? Because we're in our pandemic. So he was wearing a mask.
Right.
So I just wonder, like, was Denzel recognizable just by eyes? Like, would you recognize Denzel Washington's eyes?
Not his eyes, but
right.
But here's the thing: looking at the video, there's a lot of other things that would like give it away, like he's Denzel. You know.
Okay, go on there.
So, for example, gym shorts and baggy t-shirt. Like, you understand? Like just stuff like, you understand? Like him and Sandler. You know, like there's just like
yes.
You know, that's like a dead giveaway right there. Just like old black man dad like attire.
Uber famous attire.
Right. You understand? Like.
Wow.
He probably didn't speak calmly, probably yelling the whole time.
Right.
It just there are a lot of telltale signs. Like with or without the mask, I'd be like, this is Denzel.
Wow.
You know,
he did have like the Yankee hat with like the black Yankee logo.
It's just the laziest thing. But they have a lifetime worth of accomplishments. They've earned that.
He's earned that laziness.
Yeah,
he gets
he's
to be
earned
lazy.
That.
Yeah.
You know how a comedian has to like earn being able to wear like off-whites on stage. He's earned just wearing basketball,
just phoning it in.
Yeah, just 2001 basketball attire.
I mean, look, he's what, 60 or something? I mean, that sounds pretty old. I don't know his age, but like he's, you know, and he's like earned his tummy too a little bit.
Absolutely, he has.
Little thing.
Yes, a tummy is a good milestone. Of
that's you're comfortable.
Yes.
You know, you got a tummy, you're comfortable. I just want, did the guy recognize Denzel? I just wonder. Right. Or is the homeless guy just looking for help from anybody?
Right, man, dude.
You know?
Here's another factor in this, man. I can honestly say Hollywood has the craziest homeless people I've ever seen in my life.
Really interesting point.
Craziest.
You ever? So bear with me on this. You ever be driving like on Sunset, and your windows are down, and you see a homeless person like, essentially monologuing to themselves, like out loud on a bus stop.
Yeah.
All the time, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you kind of like, you know, this is pretty good. Like a little bit. It's kind of like, this guy go to Meisner school,
right,
like,
right.
Tisch grad,
dude.
Solid.
I'm so happy to know it's not just me. Like, who takes the time to listen? I take the time to listen, and it's like, and it's nice to know it's not just me, dog.
No, wow. I mean, you know, great. I guess we're in Hollywood, so we're like evaluating.
Right. I don't know. I hear what they say sometimes. It's so irrational, but I just try to envelop a backstory behind it.
It's the and the energy and the rawness that they're coming in with. It's like, yo, this is really good.
Yeah.
I would watch this. I am watching this.
Right. But you know what's crazy?
Watch it on a screen.
For the rest of his life, like this homeless guy, like he's going to be telling people he met Denzel, and everyone's like,
all right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right. Here's $1. Like, please.
Lion Larry's at it again.
Look at my YouTube, guys. All right, buddy.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And you saw Larry the Cable Guy last week.
They came out too, right?
And Oprah sucked your dick. Right. We remember.
Life-changing advice. So I don't know, man. It's unique for sure. What do you think he told them like that could?
Well, there's a point right where Denzel has got his arm on his hand on the guy's shoulder.
Risky.
And he's just talking. It's a move to humanize him, right?
Absolutely.
You know. Hey.
Yeah.
You're a man, and I feel this.
Thank you, man.
You know, but
you've never told that to me before. It meant a lot. Thank you.
No problem, dude.
I really did.
Just start weeping again. But I don't know. I wonder what if his words of advice, like, you know, like you will get through this. You will get out of this.
I don't know. You know, really good actors are also kind of like psychiatrists too, in a way. You know, they're just in and out of a lot of minds. Denzel has played a lot of roles.
Yo.
And so, you know, there's a lot of like, I'm sure, and I do believe there is some sympathy behind.
Absolutely.
That too.
Do you think he was studying for a role?
Ooh.
I think Alan brought that up earlier.
Yeah, he's like doing method acting.
He's doing the method.
He's gonna play
right.
a nice guy in another film.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he's played a homeless guy before, though.
I'm not familiar.
Really? I think I know he's done a lot of stuff, but I think he's played a poor person before. Has he?
Homeless and poor, very different things.
You gonna Google homeless poor Denzel?
No, I'm gonna. It's just gonna be the picture of him in the baggy shorts. So homeless characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't played one.
This is gonna be a first one.
This will be his first role.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, you got to get out there in the trenches.
You got to find out.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's the culture?
Wow.
But you know what the really sad? I mean, really, I don't even know. It sucks to even to reveal this part. But the guy ended up getting arrested. Anyway.
What? Denzel couldn't save him?
Denzel couldn't save him. So, just to show you how dire shit is in this country.
Wow.
Denzel Washington couldn't prevent a homeless man from getting arrested.
Dude, if I was
but maybe, you know what? Knowing Denzel, he's probably like, I'm going to come down. I'm going to come bail you out. He probably offered some sort of long-term help.
He does seem like a people person.
He seems like a genuine dude.
Yeah. And I've watched his interviews, and it also seems like he kind of wants to, like, separate his identity from, like, a concept of Hollywood. Like, he just wants to, like, you to see him as a regular person.
He's a human.
Yeah. And it's like, unfortunately, you've influenced my childhood. So... I think you're gonna be that guy forever, man. I think you're gonna be that guy forever.
That's real.
I think you're gonna be that guy forever, man. So no, man. Shout outs to
fucking hero.
Yeah.
Shout out to just a real OG hero.
It's gonna be a great movie.
Sure. Yeah. What do you think it's gonna be called? Outside Man.
You're unstoppable. You're unstoppable.
I need food. I need shelter.
This is why I came here.
I got a one-way bus ticket from... I don't even know. This is a horrible Denzel impression.
Oh, man. That was good. That was great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. I really hope it turns out that way.
I hope so, too. Look, we're around the... We're approaching an hour. We're about 13 minutes away from an hour.
Are we really in an hour?
We really are. It's just flown by.
Wow.
Do you have anything else you want to say to people?
Crazy. Only in an hour.
Almost an hour. I think, Alan, we're almost an hour? Almost an hour.
Wow. That felt like 3 minutes.
I know.
It felt like an eternity to get here, though.
It's funny how that works. Huh?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I don't even think we can squeeze in another story, man. I feel like we got a good thing. I don't want to ruin the video thing. I don't want to push the luck with it.
Right, with the memory card.
Right. I think we gotta. I think this is the part that listeners need to listen to right here. They need to know the technical conversations behind all this.
Look, I did want to ask you.
Yeah.
Real quick. We'll do this in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Did you see the video?
That's a lot of time. 5 minutes is a lot of time.
Well, if you keep fucking blabbering, then it's gonna go by in a heartbeat. Did you see?
It's been 2 hours. Yeah.
I like the part where we had to differentiate between earthquake like code and water quality.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to it. It's not gonna make sense when we go back and listen to it.
It never does.
Yeah.
So, did you see the video of the woman in Central Park with the dog? Telling the African American gentleman. I
finally got around to. I tried avoiding that whole thing for so long because I know it would make me angry.
Right.
But I didn't have a choice. It was forced on me, and I saw the video.
What'd you think?
Man, dude.
What'd you feel?
I don't want to say anger, but I don't know. Central Park in New York. I'm sure she's seen weirder stuff. So I just don't. I knew it was just racism.
Right.
The day-to-day stuff you see in New York City.
Totally. I mean, there's obviously a racial element to it because it's a black person and a white person.
Right.
What was really fascinating to me and shows why we should believe all women at all times was when she's on the phone with the cops and she snaps into this performance. I just can't. Less than 30 seconds earlier, you need to pull out I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. And then all of a sudden...
Yeah.
I mean, that was really alarming.
Oh, dude! When I saw that, I knew that she's ruined a couple like college ball players.
Yeah,
like for sure. She's done this before. She's ended some like life-changing careers.
Oh my god, that part was really scary to me.
Yeah,
very eye-opening.
Yeah,
and the poor dog.
Yeah,
the dog was like a black person trapped inside of a dog's body, like trying to escape so desperately. So you're staying here.
The dog. It was so dramatic. Yeah, it was because it was so dramatic.
I've never seen a dog try to escape like that.
No, and I don't know, man. I just feel like the dog knew what was up.
I do think dogs are like very attuned to like their owner's energies.
Absolutely.
And they like are reflective of that.
Absolutely.
So just like pure chaos.
You think he's like seen her do this before? He's like, oh, not again, not again. You got away with the last one, but I'm telling you, nope.
Right.
Yeah, I think
she's done it so many times that even a colorblind dog is like, okay, this is a black thing. This is a black and brown issue.
He sees black and white, and he knows it's a black issue.
This is a dark gray and darker gray issue.
This is all in one contrast for some reason. Oh my gosh, man, dude. So, did it make you angry at all?
Yeah, I was infuriated, but then it was just all too familiar feeling of like seeing that. The real revelation was that like ability to it was how she escalated the dynamic of pure anger to I'm a victim,
right?
I'm being victimized currently,
right?
To an authority figure,
right?
That freaked me out.
Yeah, and that's why I don't sleep with white women. That's why I say it all the time. I'm lying. So
you only sleep with white women if it's in the pornos. If it's a Jonas Luther exclusive,
Jonas Luther production.
You can only get off if she's choking a dog.
You think that's a kink?
Yeah, and you're like, could the dog be a little quieter? It's making a little too much noise.
You know what?
I got neighbors.
Dude, I think Karen's like should be like a porn category. That should be a whole porn category right there in itself. It would be great.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, just let that.
Yeah, I wonder. There probably is some like political vigilante porn, right?
Running around in a suit in a costume.
Yeah, barbecue Becky, but barbecue stands for
big
black.
Barbecue Becky.
Queen. I don't know.
I like all the abbreviations in the titles.
Yeah.
BBQ Becky.
What would BBQ stand for?
PAWG. I still don't know what that means.
I think it's pretty ass white girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like BBQ Becky, PAWG, LGB, like LGBT, MILF, MILF. Loves cuckold. It's just something like that. Just that whole title. That whole title, man.
It's all caps.
Yeah. But what if you don't know all the abbreviations?
Then it ain't for you.
They can't look for it.
Yeah, it ain't for you.
Keep scrolling.
That's
life advice.
That's our lesson for today, folks.
Yeah.
Keep scrolling. Even if you see this podcast, keep it scrolling.
If this comes up on your advertisement,
just keep scrolling.
Keep scrolling.
What do you have to sit here and gain? There's nothing. It's just pure entertainment that's free.
Yeah.
What else? Just keep going through.
And honestly, I'm doing this for me. So
I'm doing this for us.
Oh, wow. I look bad.
No.
Yeah.
You said it. So.
It was like, we got to talk after this. Dude, this has been great, brother.
But yeah, man, are you good on everything? Feel good?
I feel good, man.
Cool.
I feel good. Dude, this like shook me out of like my nap thing.
Good. Yeah. I'm glad you have enough adrenaline to just go back home.
Yeah.
And immediately go back to sleep.
Yeah. No. And this cold brew helped.
It was good. Glad it's helped. This was a good time. Yeah. Thank you all for listening and watching. If you did, be safe out there. We love you all dearly, and this has been another episode of Papaya 9. Peace.
Papaya 9, not news, with Neel and Jonas. Papaya 9, not news,
with Neel and Jonas.